And welcome to the Real Wrestling League. This is your host, Rob Williams, the fine bureaucrat who knows pretty much everything.
Whoa, and I'm the co-host, Will Bobbins. What a show have we got for you coming up this week? It's a big one. At least I hope so.
It will be big, because we have upcoming... We have this show to continue the story started last week. We had a pretty slow start last week. Only few rivalries were teased, but the biggest one had to be that Foilasans, a long-time enemy of his Tomber, was brainwashed to join his faction CEEV. And now Fortan has returned to active in-ring action. It is a matter of time before we get to see something really big.
Our very first match is about to begin. It's a one-on-one match.
Oh, see her. He was one of the more dominant ones in that 8-man tag team match. Wonder who's he facing? Harvard Stutzel. He's been going on for a while now.
Yeah, we all know him.
And of course, in the ring, we have our referee, Eliza, who is easily one of our biggest assets. And replacement to Rick Musinas.
I'd glad to have her assets, if you know what I mean.
Oh, be quiet, Will. Christmas is coming up. What are you planning to buy for Christmas?
It will be something big. I will finally buy my own boat. Have you ever, land life started to become so crazy. This year it was proven that there is no reason for me to be on land. It's way better for me to be living in my own boat.
But how do you accommodate the shows then?
Social distancing, of course.
I doubt that will be a thing in 2021.
Don't curse it.
Well, Harvard and Shipper continue to take on each other outside the ring. Oh yes, and I must mention that we are in a very important place, where RWL originally started.
Don't you mean Nuggets Las Vegas? We have returned there.
Indeed we have. For a full show this time. Oh my goodness, somebody's about to get counted out.
No, he wasn't. Herbert Stulzem is the Seabird was the one about to be counted out. He returns to the ring.
No, he doesn't. He just stands there. Now he's back in the ring. Seabird is a dominant figure, known for being long-time creativity. Until supposedly Guy is total off of her life, and since then she's gone completely bonkers. She's even progressive members of creativity. I think he's too far gone into the dark side.
Yes, he's definitely a wild beast radical. Oh my goodness! Slick with an amazing dropkick to help his partner.
Yes, Harvard Stutzel returned as Slick's mystery partner to take on the tag team championship at RWL Holy City South outside, facing off against Guy and Soulside. This guy is a 3-time world champion, so you know that he's a big thing to him. He shouldn't be messed with.
Well, tell me about it.
Smacked to the ground by Sheepherder. Say,
what will our next pay-per-view be?
We actually do not have a actual pay-per-view next month. We will be taking on tag team. We will have the legendary tag team tournament.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, we are expecting to see some returning faces for the tag team tournament. It is technically not an RWL specific event, but we will see other It will be a return. It will not really be that much storyline, except for the winner, of course, will get a big team, a title, RWL Tag Team title shot, but we expect it mostly to be on good shots.
Interesting. Who are we expecting to see return for that tournament?
There are a lot of names being discussed. We have hopes that we will see it will be a celebration of RWL, its history. We almost turned 10 years.
Ooh, Harvard won.
Harvard, did you think this is over? You will go down. Fistonger told me to get rid of you because you are an enemy.
It will be a matter of time before we see this story being continued. But I hope everyone's prepared for the tag team tournament. Oh no, Fiston, Shepherd is injured.
Well, that's not good.
Well, let us continue to our next match of the evening. Oh, it's a 1-on-1 match.
I knew it.
Old Pierich. Yes, this guy has been more active than any other RWL person, I believe. It would be fun to see who has appeared most. Marlo Fortin. This guy has been racking up some appearances lately. After his loss to Dark Fortin, he last week tried to beat up Merc, but lost.
You tried with Merc of all people. How can you possibly try to form a resistance against those morons at CEV when you can't even beat Merc? What a joke!
Hey, just because you retired Chivery Upper, you have no reason to brag. Sick burn.
Well, I'm so was offended.
Marvel Fulton and Chivery Upper has faced off several times. I think Fulton might be salty that he didn't get to retire Chivery. Well, it's all in the past now. Even Fulton knows when to let things go. We haven't seen Dark Fulton for a while. That's kind of odd considering that he won that match.
He's probably back in the sidelines planning something.
I wouldn't be too surprised, you know. We all know Dark Fulton is a kind of a wild card moron.
Whoa, that was amazing.
Yes, a very nice throw, but old PH is not to be fucked around. Marvel Fulton, we haven't seen, he was for almost 6 years, he only had one active appearance in the league. He mostly worked as a replacement when Rick Musinos was doing something stupid. And he did some exceptional refereeing at Travis Disregarded main event. Although Eliza is probably much better.
Yes, I have also been ready to see Fulton back in the ring.
Old PH is definitely not taking Fulton very seriously. Of course, I'm accompanied by Chivery Upper's mother, also known as Jezebel Jackson. I still have no idea why that name change had to happen. It's a show name. Don't you know North Bay has a casino and all? Gildahawk Opera is a famous country lounge in there.
Have you seen her?
She's an old lady. Don't shame her age that much. Fulton is lying down on the ground, possibly thinking about his life decisions.
Old PH is definitely not caring. He's kicking him in the face. He's laughing at him. He's posing. He's definitely not doing illegal things.
He's going for the super move. But that is also a rope break. He tried so hard and only got so far, but in the end it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's my favorite song.
That's a song? Okay. What in the inferno's here?
The world champion. What does he want?
He came to kill the Hackover. Could he be possibly challenging Old PH to a match of some kind? Or Old PH is not very happy that Inferno has arrived.
Indeed, he's trying to beat him up. What does Inferno have something to say? Why does he...
Well, Inferno and Old PH have a rivalry that goes pretty far back. We all know Old PH became Inferno's friend, Admin P. Now Fortune's getting serious, but enter Jezebel Jackson. Oh my goodness! Inferno, Old PH is now beating up Old Inferno.
That is only a wasting his time.
Well, Inferno probably doesn't want to get injured. Now Fortune's at King Jezebel. That's going to piss off Old PH.
Oh my god! He's using that sword to his advantage.
Oh. Inferno's addition to this match is kind of odd.
Oh! Jezebel trying to... Old PH continues to assault. Fortune, after attacking his girlfriend Jezebel Jackson.
I bet Chivalry is happy to see Fortune beat up his abusive mother.
Oh, Inferno, striking, constantly hitting Old PH with a sword, and now he's got a flaming...
I wonder if that gave Woodland's trick is blank.
Not every single upset in RWL is connected to someone. Stop being so silly.
Oh, Inferno continues to beat up Old PH. How long will this match go? Who knows? Who cares? I certainly do care, but I do want that Mother Fortune will at least get a victory. This would be Inferno who possibly be granting a victory.
I don't even know who's getting counted out here.
Fortune, and now Old PH went to the ring to reset the clock. And Fortune is looking in a pretty bad shape right now.
He returns to the ring, but he punches. Oh, missed.
Oh, Inferno comes to help Fortune.
Goodbye, Old PH.
It continues. The clock has been reset. It is endless spot fest for you.
Well, Inferno doesn't like that Eliza took that fire extinguisher off his hands.
Fortune is trying to make Old PH submit. Oh, but Jezebel Jackson to the rescue.
Oh my goodness, she's stepping out. Come on, get into the ring already.
Oh. The firecracker put her out of commission.
That was not a firecracker.
That was clearly a fire extinguisher. Know your English, Rob. I thought you were better than this. I'm sorry about that. Oh no. Fortune is a... Will Fortune get in the ring in time? Reset the clock.
Here comes Old PH and he's... They are just focusing on what the hell is going to happen at the backstage.
Fortune, looking dizzy as ever, while Old PH got thrown to the sidelines. Fortune is returning to the ring. Could this be? No. Reset the clock.
No, they are finally returning to the ring. Old PH almost got disqualified there. Oh no, 1, 2.
Oh. Thankfully Fortune was smart enough to avoid it. They are bleeding like hell. Look at Fortune's face and look at Old PH's face. They are both bleeding. But we saw Old PH make Fortune submit Old PH.
What?
Well, everybody's coming here. What the hell? Who is he attacking now?
He's attacking Fortune.
Well, this can't be good. good. He was about to beat old PH. Now he's getting involved. He's attacking Guy. Last week he attacked Guy for no reason.
He's trying to look for that respect. For some reason he wants old PH to lose.
He's just an egg. But I thought these two were enemies. And Eliza is telling him to fuck off.
Too many interferences. This is actually pretty exciting.
Alright. Fort and give it the best you can.
Oh
no.
That was amazing, but poor Fortan.
He could have almost won. Old PH can now brag to his golfing buddies or whatever. I don't know what his deal was there.
Tell me about it.
Alright, we are almost halfway through. Let's hope our next match brings Dustin to the table.
It's yet another one-on-one match.
Oh, Fistomber, of course he's here.
Yes, last week he abruptly brainwashed all his aunts and other things.
I wonder who is facing this week. Simon Schlitzer. Oh, this is surprising.
I haven't seen him in a while. He wanted to go one. I still wonder if he got the approval of his managers.
We immediately begin by going to the outside, of course. Simon Schlitzer gets smacked to the back and slapped to the face too. Simon Schlitzer slaps that poor old Fistomber to the face. What is your opinion of Fistomber?
He's an okay guy. I mean, we are talking about complete madman here. One abusive bastard facing off against another abusive bastard. We all know what Simon Schlitzer did to you.
Well, he seems to have some sort of a hero complex now. And it seems creativity is in full force against CEV. Will there be a neutral coalition will there be only two factions left, with neutral coalition becoming a possible next faction? The only faction that is a faction of factions.
You said faction so many times I kind of got dizzy, and now I'm seeing weird pink elephants running around.
Oh no, you can't see pink elephants or will be sued by Disney.
Yes, I'm no longer seeing them. I'm seeing cease and desist letters following those pink elephants, and they are disappearing one by one. Whoa, I suppose somebody really put something weird in my tonic.
Why are you drinking tonics?
Well, anything can happen. Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Do you remember that time when I punched a hooker in Vegas?
Nobody wants to know about that. That is very unfortunate.
Come on, you also have been. You remember when you and Thomas said,
I said nobody wants to know about what happens in Vegas. Fistomber is so dominant in this match. He is Simon Schlitzer's arch nemesis.
Not really.
Yeah, actually not really. But this guy has been facing off against various creativity members, and I know Simon Schlitzer is a friend of Dash Wavers. He and Fistomber have a history.
Simon Schlitzer is easily one of the bigger underdogs. The only two other underdogs I can think of are Sebastian and Yupi, and not much has changed in the 6 months. They have kind of never gotten out of their underdog status.
Yes. But doesn't that just make us root for the underdog more? Rope break. Fistomber continues. Oh my goodness, lumber topper.
I wonder if the Gilda had Ober's tennis racket.
No, not every single item that's ever existed is connected to some RWL wrestler that's happened to use it. If the wrestler that has that item shows up, then it is theirs. Like the time in the Travis Academy main event when I think Lambert somebody used a Clarence Messer's banhammer to beat up somebody.
Yes, that was almost poetic. It was foreshadowing of things to come. Now Hives are gone forever. Actually, Hives are not gone forever.
Silence, stranger, what the hell are you?
I am the rebel, please. I have heard rumors that some Hive members are still in RWL.
Well, Mike Herpingiana, but I don't know if he counts as a Hive member.
Yes, but also, do you know why tag team champions haven't changed?
Because we haven't had any tag team championship matches.
No, because Omni and Vex never went anywhere. The night after Hives were fired, Omni, Vex and Officer Spicer all resigned from Hives so that they could get remaining company.
Well, those three are marks for sure. But I mean, they did have a victory crisis. It would be a shame to see them go.
No, they are evil. They must go. The fight is not over. Although David's title and Ironhand are gone, Hives, majority of Hives are still hanging around.
So what's this about Neutral Coalition? Why are they such a big challenge to your views?
Because they do not support the same things. They do not want all the bad people executed. They want nothing but central chaos. Anything with neutral is doubtful. We are the extreme opposition, and only the extreme can make things happen and can make change.
Why are you focusing on changing RWL and not, say, the world?
You know, we got to start somewhere. First RWL, then the world. That is how we go. That is Boris Kaksgaard's vision.
But how much kind of wrestling company will take to you to the world?
Well, the people will be drawn to it. The like-minded executionists will be drawn to the greatest wrestling product on earth. Mainly catered for them. RWL has been cracking big ratings now.
Oh yes. It's amazing. Travis is gonna main event a total of fist number 1.
It's what this match must be restarted.
What? As I was saying, when Travis got a main event did get 4 views.
No, I mean in RWL world, not real world.
Yes, it is. We are almost 97% ratings. It's amazing.
Yes, and therefore why not strike while the iron is hot and invade and make sure that RWL becomes the number 1 show.
But who will be wrestling when the CEV is, the entire roster is CEV members?
We will stop wrestling. We will, after we have taken over RWL, we will stop the wrestling. Then from a real wrestling league, this becomes, we plan to change the name to Real Work Lectures. It's going to be a big ratings hit.
But you are planning to get rid of wrestling. Wrestling is supposed to be escapism.
Escapism is evil. Escapism takes people's attention away from the real problems. Therefore we will...
Simon Slither wins.
This match was manipulated. We must fight the boogers as well. Everyone is our enemy. If you want to live, you must become part of us.
Well, that's unfortunate. But thank you anyway, Silent Stranger. I believe that there are some rumors going around here that Myra Horton was pulled backstage.
I wonder what that could mean.
Let's find out. What do you want from me, Inferno?
Don't tell about this to anyone, but I have been planning resistance against CEV.
Really? Are you part of Neutral Coalition?
No,
Those guys are embarrassing and it's more for general terms. I'm talking about an actual faction that is planning to expose something that is very important to those CEV guys. Something that is. What could you expose them? Talk about Fistomber's dirty porn? No. I'm talking about the leader Boris Kaksgaard. That guy has some skeletons in his closet. If only we find out the real reason he founded the executionist movement. Interesting. Where are you so far? Nowhere. But we have a team of extreme hackers to help us with this project. Hold on, I will get someone here to show. I have someone to show you who could possibly help with this. Hello, Fuatsan. It's been a while. Harvard's student. Yes, he will help with this project. We are planning to tell Caldon the Mystic about this too. He is the one who formed the Neutral Coalition, so he should be able to help us. Yes, of course. But what is my part of this? Well, what we want you to do is to pretend to be brainwashed by those ninnies, and then you will find out everything that you need to be known about Boris Kaksgaard. Understood. I will do it as soon as possible.
Very interesting. Little boys are trying to take us exposed. Oh, are they in for a big disappointment?
I didn't see any of that.
Me neither. Anyways, we are halfway through and we must get into our next match of the evening. This is hardcore one-on-one.
Well, that's since these Crow Wolfie.
Oh, I wonder who she's facing. Officer Spicer! Just Spicer, he's back!
What in the... Why are they? They look different.
Come on, Officer Spicer. We all know that something is about to happen to you for being an evil man.
Well, looks like... So, now Crow Wolfie is going after... Oh, this is what Sanosutra was talking about. Officer Spicer is back, but he's no longer Officer Spicer, but rather just Spicer.
Looks like it. He no longer wears that military garb. And Omnidi Mutants does not have a outfit as well.
Looks like they have possibly changed up one new faction. I believe that the term used here is the Rogues.
The Rogues?
So I've heard. Of course, it's a reference to the Highfish who left the Highfish faction. So back when they went to hide in the remaining Highfish, they became Rogues. Do you remember that? That was way back in 2017.
The Rogues. Interesting.
Officer Spicer is known for being a legendary character. He is the former world champion, and this is his first match after losing his championship and his highfiness. He's still a part of the dark side, but he seems to want to perform here as he has unfinished business. Who knows where he will go next.
I still think Crow Wolfie was supposed to avenge old PH for retiring Chiburi Ober.
Yes, that was a thing that was supposed to happen, right? I have no clue what happened, but I suppose this is where it's at.
Here comes Omni to help Spicer. I'm so used to saying their full names, I'm not used to calling them by their their shortened names. Oh, Wolfie has been put to a box. Ooh! Well, that was fast. Officer Spicer proved he still got it. I mean, Spicer. The rogue Spicer. I think I'm gonna just calling them the rogues now. That's fair.
Alright, let's continue to our next match. The last match before the main event.
I can't believe this show has been so short. It's like we might as well have recorded this last show and this show at the same night.
Yes, except there was like 300 miles worth of difference, I think.
It's a tag team match.
Some varieties with this specify. Of course, Bank Threshold and what over here. I wonder who they are facing. Oh, Yubi, and apparently God of the Mystic is managing them.
It seems they want to take revenge on the creativity among those who have abused them.
Wouldn't be surprised, but why is God of the Mystic?
Possibly some connections to the neutral coalition here.
Quite possible. I think what might be against the whole neutral coalition, what with him trying to attack for them in that one match.
He got smoked. 1, 2.
Jay Marvel is pretty hard to make crazy.
What makes me say that?
He just means take my word for it. Oh, Bank Threshold got spanked in the ass. Rope break. Wait a minute. Jay Marvel's teaming up with God on the Mystic. I see now.
It actually makes some sort of sense, but why is Yubi? So that means Yubi is not part of the match.
Who is he the manager? I think it might be that God on the Mystic. Yubi wants to see, of course, maybe Jay Marvel and Yubi have some sort of a deal here.
Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Oh my goodness, Bank Threshold and what continue beating up at the ball. Maybe this is practice for the tag team tournament that's coming up.
Yes, I know, I'm excited for that.
Oh no, Garden Stroll around. Garden strikes in and God attacks Bank Threshold. He attacks Jay Marvel with that stain of his. Oh my goodness, he broke the rules.
He knows when to take an opportunity like that. I haven't seen Jay Marvel in ages.
Me neither. I believe he's part of. He was the guy who wanted Shibori Upper to impress you.
Oh yes, that's why Yubi is here. Maybe he and Jay Marvel have fallen in love.
That's disgusting. Who would want to date this egomaniac like Jay Marvel?
Well, Yubi.
What happened to her team with Cassie? Wasn't she supposed to be part of this group?
No clue.
Hadon continues to praise to some invisible entity to help him win the match. They still continue to brawl on the ringside where no counts matter. Where is Eliza?
She's gone missing. She's on the ringside, doing nothing.
The bank threshold is blinded.
I like the bank threshold, has a very nice beard.
He continues to fight J Marble to impress his boyfriend Rot, who had some beef with Guy recently. Rope break.
I like rope breaks.
Rot comes in the ring.
Oh, J Marble with an amazing picture.
The two hat-headed men continue to beat each other up.
Yes, this faction, if these three formed a faction, it would be called Men with Hats.
I recognize that reference. I don't like it.
What? I'm a funny person. Admit it, I'm funny. Am I right? Am I funny?
I don't know. You're kind of weird, to be honest.
Well, thank you. I have been calling you for almost like I don't even have account to anyone Mystery Nights plus like 7 pay-per-views. You have no respect, do you?
I'm sorry, man. I just can't help it. Something blew up.
They are continuing to crawl on that place where nothing counts.
Yes, it's kind of an empty void. In there, match suddenly stops existing because nothing there actually happens.
Yes, indeed. Whoa, I'm looking at this blind screen. Look at how nice my faces look.
You have a face mask of some kind?
No, I was talking about my new screen. I look like a very important person, celebrity, so to speak.
I remember when I used to call these soaps with my papa.
That has never happened. If that has happened, I would remember it.
I swear I remember at one point I tried to call this show with my papa. And are you saying that there was a period of RWL that never happened?
That's kind of mysterious. I think you should go see about your creating memories which do not exist.
Hey, remember the time?
By the way,
What happened to your dad? Is he okay? You had to go for a leave because of his cancer. He's fine. He's still struggling with it, but he's much better now. He can go back to his home. I just hope that he will still make out this year. I really won't want to have 2021 a great start.
begin to win the circle for people.
So, anything else you have to say?
No, only that Christmas is almost around the corner.
It is. Anybody? What is he doing here?
Who is going to beat up Linda? Oh no, I know where this is heading.
What?
Do you know that Linda Serki is
Also that kind of person.
like admin teacher para Mario Cervantes?
Oh no. Are you saying that anybody is still at it? What a bitch. He should go and leave. I wasn't really for Prank Threshold to have him. Say, what happened to... I still haven't seen Seaman Mason, that guy that Ross Owens was talking about bringing in. Or Dash Waver's competitive championship.
Oh no.
They attack into God of the Mystic. Let's hope this match has a conclusion soon. They can't have now used that rapid tagging technique.
J. Marvel is just pulsing off the sidelines. Bank threshold tagging yet again. Rope break.
Have you ever thought that maybe one day there will be a new count-out way to get things done?
You mean like a replacement referee?
Yes, I mean like
There is already a system, it's called Count Your Own Pinfalls match, but our RWL wrestlers
really hate count-your-own pinfall matches, except for some reason Clarence Mason lost them and fought them.
Yes,
Yes, I think it's because Clarence Mason is a mathematic genius and wants to count his own pinfalls because he hates all the referees and Marford and doesn't want to referee his own matches.
well, obviously, because he is
In part of the match, so he can't referee it unless he clones himself. Well, I've heard Forten talk about cloning in a pleasant way. He says it's the technology of the future, and with that, every single sex fantasy of his will come true.
What?
Never mind that. I believe that I was confusing him with someone else. Look, you are almost breaking reality here.
Here comes God on the Mystic. It continues. It never ends. It's like an endless void of nothingness.
Come on, this match is not that bad. It's just really long, and we've had long tag team matches before.
Maybe they will get counted out. Who knows?
Well, I am not using the match decider. We received a lot of flack last week for using it.
Oh no, he's beating up Yuppie. Anybody has no shame.
You said it, pal. If there's anybody who doesn't have shame, it's anybody.
If anybody could throw out anybody, would he throw out anybody?
Anybody can throw out anybody because anybody is not anybody. There is only one anybody, and anybody can't be anybody. And there can be only one anybody, and that anybody can't throw out anybody unless he uses some cloning technology which would allow him to throw anybody.
But if anybody could have if there, say there was more than one anybody, let's say anybody was, or there was somewhere around one, there was an anybody who was also an anybody, and that then all anybody would eliminate that anybody and throw him out around the ring. Would that count out as anybody eliminating anybody?
Well, that's because anybody cannot well, let's say if there was around the world and anybody who could eliminate anybody, I mean, wouldn't that just be redundant? How would we know if the other anybody wouldn't actually disguise himself as the other anybody and then eliminate the other anybody who had got the loads of the other anybody in and... This got old extremely fast. I'm very sorry I had to waste my time on this.
They are back in the ring, that's nice at least.
Oh, a brutal hit. Let's hope this is it. It isn't it. Where is Bank Vessel going? Is he really wanting to tag to Rat around this time?
Yes.
Well, if only... I'm tired of you people running around like monkeys. Let me referee in peace. Oh, so... Eliza is already using his powers to stop people from interfering. That's interesting.
Well, I'm happy that that's an option. Oh, Rot is moving in super speed.
Garden still rises from Rot's super speed submission. I hope there is a clear But what even is the point of this match? Why is this going for so long?
Don't ask me.
Jay Marvel. We all know why we love him. He's the big guy.
We don't love him, he's an asshole. He framed Andore El Gigante.
Who?
Don't you know the... never mind. I suppose we aren't allowed to mention him anymore. Why... Will we ever see the return of Andore El Gigante?
No.
Oh. Well, almost a minute remaining. I can't imagine this match here.
Oh my goodness. That was... I haven't seen that confused yet before. Well, what about?
No, Ratim told to the sideline. Stuck in blank threshold, 1 minute remaining.
It's complete chaos out here. Will somebody call the cops?
Nobody will call the cops anymore.
Yes, you're right. We must call the social workers. They will help the wrestlers understand their role in society.
Well, that's too bad. Whatever happened to that one guy who was always talking about unionizing wrestlers, like that tiny man with that beard who turned up to touch kids?
I think you might be talking about the internet YouTube sensation Chad Ramadan. Not to be confused with Chad Ingles. And look at that. This match led to a count. What the hell is the point of this?
Beats me.
Well, Jay Marvel and God of the Mystic at least enjoyed it. It's at least it was a decent one. But I still don't know what it was all about.
It may have involved about that.
Well, the last match remaining is our main event.
Well, I hope it's going to be a good one. Oh, it's Trash Cans and Guitars, my favorite band.
Oh, it's his band. Why is he here?
Well, he gets to double duty for some reason. I know he's been used a lot.
Cassie. Why are they facing against each other?
Come on, you Cassie. We all know what you want. I'm the hero of this league, and I will go on to become the next hardcore champion. Am I right?
Come on, you're nothing but an old fish, and stop walking yourself constantly in the matches. I've met you. This match will decide whoever wins will become the next hardcore champion, and I'm the one, you know.
Well, this is so rather weird. So finally we have something, a match worth of merit. Decided the next hardcore champion. Oh my goodness, that is one big part of Trash Cans. Poor Jessica Jackson. Don't let him die.
Yes, World PH managed to defeat 14 earlier in the show. And now he's facing off against Cassie for the hardcore championship. Yes. Old PH does deserve another title. He really hasn't had too many titles.
Indeed.
So, we have Guitars and Trash Cans. Is this the Wonderworld match?
I don't get it.
You know, Wonderworld. Everybody says that Oasis is a trash band, and you know, there is a picture going around of the guy, a Trash Can, holding a guitar chord, and he says, well, here's Wonderworld. That's why I call this the Wonderworld.
Well, why aren't we playing Wonderworld right now?
Because it's copyrighted. Duh. Oh, in fact, nice to see you here. By the way, you had a very nice thing. What? That was nothing. We were talking about nothing.
Oh my goodness, Cassie won already.
He's got He beat all PH and now he's the new hardcore champion. Well, that's nice, I guess. But I was expecting something more interesting, and she got injured instantly. What was the point of this night? I don't know. Well, next week will be a go-home show before our tag team tournament. We'll see if something happens there. Thank you for joining. And I will be doing some other things in the background. Okay. I swear I am not doing anything illegal. I am Rob Williams. And I'm Will Poppins. Good night yet again.